Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Hello, and welcome to the Heart and Parcel cooking session. This session, we're going to be cooking a little bit of food and speaking some English. It's great to see so many of you here tonight. It's fantastic. So many people from around the world. Welcome, welcome, everybody. And hello to some faces and names that I know. And hello to people that I have taught before. And welcome to new students. Hi. Every week, every Wednesday, we will be cooking recipes from our Heart and Parcel cookbook and practicing a little bit of English on the side. You will practice your speaking, your listening, your reading, and of course, your writing. If you have any questions, you can always type into the box on the right-hand side, the live chat box. We have our wonderful, wonderful teachers here tonight. We have Teacher Kat, Teacher Sidra, Teacher Carola, Teacher Sophie, Teacher Naomi, and Teacher Nola here. If you have any questions, just type into the chat and they will answer for you. I really hope you enjoyed tonight. So, are you ready? Let's begin. I have a question for you. What's your name? How long have you been learning English for? And what are you having for dinner tonight? What's your name? How long have you been learning English for? And what are you having for dinner tonight? You can type in the chat box on the right, or you can speak out loud. Up to you. Off you go. So for me, I have been teaching English for 10 years, and I'm living in Manchester. And my name is Clare. And tonight I am going to be eating baked cheese pastries with beetroot salad. Hi, Fatima. Lovely to see you. 3 years, fantastic. And you are having rice with chicken, my favorite, my favorite. Brilliant, Erlin, since you were little, that's great, that's great. Was it in England or somewhere else? Nice to meet you, Pavana. 2 years, Julie, great. Hi, Manira, lovely to see you. Simona, wow, 20 years and eating fajitas tonight. Fantastic, fantastic. Aisha, lovely to see you tonight. Lovely to see you. Great. Pizza Hindo, lovely. Really nice. You can say you've been learning English since you were a child. Yes, Rehab, fantastic. Wonderful, wonderful. Really love to meet you all. That's great. So many people tonight. How exciting. If you find the class too difficult, you can always ask questions in the chat box and take your time. You can listen back afterwards, no problem. If you find the class too easy, no problem. Type some more questions and our teachers will help you improve your English. I'm just going to be preparing the ingredients whilst we wait for a couple more comments from you all. What are you eating tonight? How long have you been learning English? And anything else you want to say? What language do you speak? Anything you can think of, type in the box or Speak out loud. Spaghetti, Wendy. That sounds really, really good. Fantastic. Lovely to meet you, Desi. Ah, Anna, you're having spaghetti as well, same as Wendy. That's great. Fantastic. We've got some joint dinners here tonight. Fish and chips, Alina. Very, very classic. Very, very classic. British, traditional. Lots of pasta. Hi, Rizwana. Lovely to see you. Halima, nice to meet you from Nottingham as well. And in London, that's great. If you guys don't have time tonight, if you have to go or you have to leave, no problem. This class will be recorded as well, and you can get the handout after class. But for now, I think we'll make a start. Are you ready for your first question? I'm going to give you 1 minute, and I want you to write in the chat box as many things you can see on the table. In the chat box, I want you to write as many ingredients you can see on the table. 1 minute. You can type or you can speak out loud. Up to you. 3, 2, 1, go. Type everything you can see. Everything you can see on the table. Everything you can see. Just keep going, keep typing. Don't worry about spelling. Don't worry about maybe get something close there. Good. Keep going, keep going. I can see some nice answers there. Well done. Keep going. Fantastic. Some good answers. Can we get more? Brilliant, brilliant. Keep going, keep going. Don't forget the things in the jars. Well done, everybody. You're doing great. Fantastic. 10 seconds. Oh, 3, 2, and 1. Stop. Okay, well done, everyone. That was fantastic. Lots and lots and lots of writing. Well done. I think you got most of them. I think you got most of them. Some things we were missing, perhaps, and some were so-so. Let's have a look. Can you see? Did you get it right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ingredients on the table. Let's go with the first one. I think quite a lot of you got this one. If you can say it now out loud. Egg. Egg. How many eggs there were? And we can write it. 2 egg. 2 egg. 2 eggs. I think we have here 2. Next one, this one. Did you guys get this one? This is very, very maybe unique to some countries. Maybe you don't have in your country. Maybe you've never seen it before. This one, spring onion. Spring onion. How many spring onions? Well, actually, there should be 2. Spring onion. Spring onions. A lot of you spotted this one. This is, oh, so good. It's a type of herb. A type of herb. Mint. Mint. We have a mint here. This is really nice. Maybe you have it in some tea, or you have it chopped up in some dessert. But today we're going to do it a bit different. A bit different. What's this called? I can say a bunch of mint. A bunch of mint. Did you get this one? Cheese. Cheese. What kind of cheese is it? It's quite different. There are many different types of cheese. Many, many different types of cheese. This one, special cheese. Feta. Feta cheese. Maybe you have this in your country, maybe not. It's like a white cheese. A white cheese. How much? You can say this here now out loud, or you can type 200 grams. 200 grams of feta cheese. 200 grams. So we've got all of these things here. And we're going to come back to those ones in a minute. Let's get started. Let's make our filling first. You're going to take your cheese, and in a bowl, you need to crumble the cheese. Crumble the cheese into the bowl. Keep it nice and small. Nice and small, and crumble it up into the bowl here. Do you use cheese like this at home? It's very salty and a little bit sour, I think, the taste, but it's really, really nice. Really, really lovely. After you've crumbled, we need 1 egg. 1 egg. With the 1 egg, I'm going to crack it into the bowl. And with a fork, what am I doing? I'm going to be beating the egg. Nice and fast. Beating the egg. After that, I'm going to pour my mixture into the cheese. and mixing it up. Okay, almost done. I have my mint here, my mint leaves. Maybe a bunch, a handful. Maybe a handful. And we want to chop the mince. We want to keep it nice and small. You think about how we describe this. We finely chop the mince. Keep it nice and small here. Great. And sprinkle it in. Brilliant. Great, everybody follow along, chopping the mince, absolutely. Remember with your adjective, finely chop, small chop, finely chop. And with our spring onions, here, again, I want everything small because we're going into a filling. So we want it to be small to fit inside. I'm going to sprinkle the spring onions in. Well done, Doa. Finely chopped the mint. Take away the ED, finely chop the mint. Yeah, well done. And we're going to mix together. Ah, I forgot. The most important thing you need in any kind of cooking. You always need these two things. What are they? We have salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Very important. The verb for putting them together is to season. Any kind of food, to make that flavor more, you want to season with salt and pepper. Season with salt and pepper. Season. So, I love pepper. It's my favorite. And just a pinch of salt, not too much. Want to stay healthy and mix together. Great. Looking good so far? So we just used one egg here. And we will use the other egg towards the end. I'm going to put this to one side. We've still got some things left on the table. And I think the important thing is to have a look at them now. So I think most of you got them. We have here flour, yogurt, and butter. But I don't think anybody got these ones. If I open them up, you will recognize them instantly. These are sesame seeds. Sesame seeds. And what I've done is I've toasted my sesame seeds in a pan to make them brown and to make them smell really nice. I've toasted them in a pan. Let's take a look here at the board. We've finished this part. And for this part, flour, be careful. No. This one is flour, the lovely flour outside that you can smell. No. This one is here, F-L-O-U-R, flour. Same sound, different spelling. What kind of flour? I need for these pastries, I need flour that self-raising flour. I need self-raising flour. How much? $250 grams. Can you try that? 250 grams of self-raising flour. Then some yogurt. This one is 225 grams of yogurt. This one, butter. With the butter, it's very soft. For the adjective, you can say melted butter. Melted butter. And how much? We have 125 grams. 125 grams of melted butter. Finally, we have toasted sesame seeds. Toasted sesame seeds for that flavor. Good. This was step 1. This was step 2. Step 1, we did the filling. And this mixed together will make the dough. The dough. It's a strange word. Dough. D-O-U-G-H, dough. Not dog, dough. What are we making? What are we making? Do you remember what I said that I was going to have for dinner tonight? Well, one of our students gave us a recipe, delicious recipe, very easy to make. And it is Dimitra and her baked cheese pastries. Her baked cheese pastries. We're going to be doing this today. Very, very easy. You can make it very quickly. So, let's make the dough. I'm going to need my flour. 250 grams of flour, and I'm going to take my yogurts, 225 grams of yogurt. Finally, I'm going to take my melted butter and pour it into the dough. Almost there. And now I'm just going to mix everything together. So it becomes a dough. Now Dimitra makes this for her children when they finish school. Nice and quick and easy, very tasty. And you can save the dough for leftovers afterwards. Using my hands, I'm going to pull the dough together. And I'm going to tip it out onto a floured surface. Spread it all around and pop it in the middle there. Keep asking those questions. You can type what I am saying. You can ask questions, make comments, or even tell me what I'm doing now. Well done, Arlene. Good. Great, some good conversations going on there about the flour. Yeah, Khadija, yeah, you can use gluten-free as well. That's a brilliant suggestion, brilliant alternative there. Najat, oh, thank you. Do you know, it's really tasty. It's really delicious. Latifa, I'm going to put the sesame seeds in a little bit at the end. Just you wait. Right now, I am kneading the dough. This is a very, very important process of making any pastry, any bread. With this pastry, I'm being careful because it's very soft. Maybe you have the same kind of process with dough at home. Maybe you make pizza, maybe you make pasta or bread, cake. But you don't need cake dough. That's really important. So I have my rolling pin and I'm going to roll out the dough nice and thin. All the way through. I'm going to need a little bit more flour. Amal, you asked about the gluten-free. Yes, it will be the same. If you have the yogurt and the butter, it will be the same results. I don't think there's any difference with the gluten-free flour. Well done, everybody. Keep your comments coming. Keep practicing your English. If you make any mistakes, no problem. This is class. You have time to practice. So we have our dough, and I have a glass here. This shape, what is the shape? It's a circle shape, a circle shape. And I'm going to cut out circles in my dough here. Nice and big. Don't worry if you leave any on the side, that's fine. We can reuse the dough. Next, I'm going to take my tray with baking paper, and I'm going to put this in the oven in a little bit. But now we're going to fill our pastries. Taking the filling from earlier, I will take a teaspoon of the filling, and I'm going to put it into my dough, right in the center there. Then I want to fold over the pie and to put it shut, I'm going to use a fork and press down the top. So easy. So easy. So easy to do. We're going to do another one. Maybe you do something really similar. Maybe you have something like this in your country. Remember not to overfill and shut it. I can use my hands to pinch it shut. Masume, you can use yeast if you want, of course. There are many different types of dough. This is the special dough that Dimitra uses, I think in Albania and in Greece. But please feel free to use the yeast and it will give it more of a bread flavor. Wendy, that is great. I love making dumplings as well. They're my favorite. Put my parcels on here. Nabila, fantastic. Yes, you can put anything, anything you want in here. You can put minced lamb like Nabila. You can put feta cheese like I am. You can do peas or vegetables, anything you want. This is the best thing about it. Always be creative with your different shapes. Maybe I'm going to do a knife this time. and flatten it out. It's really good if you have time, and maybe if you want to do with your children, if you have children, or you can do it by yourself or with your friends. It's really fun to cook together. So soft, this dough, so soft. Dimitra gave us this recipe and she says that she loves it, but her husband really doesn't like the mint in the filling. Maybe you thinks that you can change that mint in the filling as well. Thank you so much, Halima. I'm so glad that it looks so yummy. It's really easy to make. And maybe you can change it for any other herb. Maybe some dill or egg or anything you want. This is the best thing about a parcel or a dumpling or a pie or a samosa. You can put anything in. And you noticed that there is so much yogurt and butter and it's a little bit, a lot of fat. It's no problem. You can have it as a treat. It's great. And I think it's quite healthy depending on what you put inside. I'm going to do my last one here. And, oh, what fold should I do? What fold should I do? I think I'll just do a simple one. And I'm going to pop it there. Oh, wonderful. And don't worry about this. The leftover dough, don't worry. You can put this one in the fridge and you can use for later. It's no problem. Okay. Keep thinking, maybe you want to make this tonight now. Maybe you want to change your pasta plans, your pizza plans, your fish and chips, your chicken and rice. Maybe you want to make this with me. You remember all the quantities and all the ingredients. The last thing we are going to do with these, I think, Latifa, you were asking about the sesame seeds. Now they are coming. And you remember that last egg? I'm going to crack the last egg in the bowl to make them look extra, extra nice. With a brush, I'm beating the egg, beating the egg. Yes, Halima, these look like the Bangladeshi puli pitta, right? With the coconuts. It's very similar, very similar. We're going to brush the egg onto our beautiful pastries. covering all of them here. Make sure you cover all of it. Why am I doing this? It's because when they go in the oven, you can actually get that really nice brown color. Really nice deep brown color. Make sure you get it all into the creases there, all around. Fantastic. And finally, with my sesame seeds that I've toasted, I'm going to sprinkle onto the top here to give the extra decoration. Oh, I'm really hungry now, teachers. I think you are saying that you were hungry as well. It's almost there. We're almost ready to eat. So you're going to put these into the oven at 220 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm going to pop them over there, here. Okay. Whilst they're cooking, let's go back to our board. And we can see our board here. What I want to know is, what do we do with each of these ingredients? What's the verb? What do we do? With our eggs, remember, you can type in the chat or you can say out loud. What did I do? I beat the eggs. I beat the eggs. Mix fast. With the spring onions and the mint, what did I do? Yes, I chopped, but how did I chop? You can type it or you can say it now. Finely chop. Finely means small. Finely chop. With the feta cheese, what did I do? Cut? Mix? Crumbled. I crumbled the feta cheese. Okay, good. With our pastries, Dimitra's gorgeous, gorgeous pastries, we need to have something healthy as well. So I think I'm going to choose a really, really nice, quick and easy salad by Karolina. She made for the book the beetroot and horseradish. Nabila, you've read my mind. It's so great to have it with a beautiful salad on the side. And this is the salad I'm going to be making. Very, very, very simple. Very, very, very simple. Just get my ingredients. I have a question for you. I have a question for you. What can you see on the table? Second question, what color are the things on the table? What can you see on the table? What color are the things on the table? I'm going to give you 30 seconds. 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, go. Keep typing. What can you see? Lisa, good. Can you get that last letter there? Brilliant. Anus, dark purple, fantastic. Brilliant. Amal, good. Evelina, Anastasia, lovely. Anus, well done. Lodena, well done. Bushra, good, good. Check that spelling. Yep, nice. Well done. Fantastic. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And stop. Well done, everybody. You can get all gold stars. Well done. We have here this lovely, lovely, oh, you know, I love this as well. It's really rich and dark because it's a root vegetable and it's called beetroot. A lot of you got that, so well done. Beetroot, be careful of the spelling. Beetroot. Beetroot with the E rather than the A. And what color it was? Oh, this one, I think you guys got it. It was dark purple. This one's like a dark purple, but you can get many different types of beetroots. Dark purple. This one, well done. A lot of you got this one. Lemon. And this has a very sour taste. Really nice in salads and also in desserts. This one, the color, you got it, yellow, yellow. Well done. Maybe I will write these for you. Purple and yellow. Now, some of you said mayonnaise for this one. Karolina is in the chat now. She is the person who made this recipe. And Karolina uses this a lot. It's very peppery, bit spicy. It's actually horseradish. Horseradish. Have you guys heard of this before? Horseradish sauce. This is a really, really fiery, peppery sauce that we use here. Yes, Yvette, well done. Horseradish, do you use it? You can buy in any shop, any shop. Just look near the ketchup and the mayonnaise, it's there. So horseradish. Very spicy, very nice. And the color is white. Finally, we have granulated sugar. And this is a different color. It's brown, but I decided to get a bit of a healthier sugar rather than the white sugar. Granulated sugar. I'm going to put brown here. Very easy to make. As I'm making it, please type out what I am doing. Ask those questions. Those teachers will be able to answer for you. Hamoud, I love radish as well. It's one of my favorites. There's many different types of radishes here. So you're going to get with your grater the small side of the grater and with my beetroots. This is cooked already. You can buy in the supermarket or you can buy uncooked and you can boil it. Very, very easy to grate. A beetroot is incredibly healthy, and you can use it in everything. Karolina uses it quite a lot because it's a good antibiotic for things. And it's very, very versatile. Well done, Hanan, finally grating. Thank you very much. With the small end here, I'm finally grating. Look what's happening to my hands. It's dying, my hands. My hands are dying. Not dying that way, the other way, dyeing. So you know when you dye your hair, maybe a different color, maybe red or black or blonde. Actually, beetroot can be used to dye your hair. I'm pretty sure that's happened before. Good, Ali. The grater is silver. Well done. Get that, the Grater. Yes, Nola is right here. My hands have been dyed pink. So normally you would do all four if you're having a big dinner, but tonight it's just me. So I'm going to have a small. Next, we add the horseradish. This is very, very peppery. So maybe I will put 1 spoonful. Actually, no, I'm going to put 2. You can buy in any supermarket. Any supermarket. It's a kind of vegetable. Mix together. Next, got my lemon, and I'm going to cut in half and squeeze. Going to squeeze the lemon into the beetroots. Finally, I'm going to add just a little bit of sugar to take away that pepper. Maybe 1 teaspoon of sugar into the beetroot. And I'm going to mix it all together. Oh, I think we're done. So, our pastries have been in the oven now for maybe 15 minutes. And we're going to plate them up. So you should have this gorgeous gold brown color here. And it should be very golden on top. Fatima, a horseradish is halal. It's not a horse. It's a vegetable. And I'm going to, oh, how many should I have? I think I'm quite hungry. I'm going to do, yeah. 8 is good. 8's a good number. And with my beetroot salad, I'm just going to plate up here on the side. Put a little bit of horseradish sauce on top. And I've got to have my garnish here. You can see here I've opened up the pastry. You can see here that it's just nice and bread-like here with the filling in the middle there. And so here is the completed dish. From start to finish, it takes around about an hour, I'd say, from start to finish. Not too bad. So good. So good. Does anybody have any questions whilst I eat? How many calories, Erlyn? That's a really, really good question. I think the beetroot is not too many calories if you take out the sugar, but I would watch out for the pastries because I think they're going to be quite high calories because of the yogurt and the butter. I really hope you enjoyed today. Thank you so much for coming to our first ever session here. After this class, we will email all of you your handout for today. On the handout will be English questions, English activities based on the lesson, but also some more questions to push your English further. We will also give you some audio, listening and speaking homework. You can listen, record, and send back to me, and I will try my best to get back to you. Every Wednesday, 6 p.m. here, UK time, and we're going to be cooking next week some really, really more yummy things from the Heart and Parcel cookbook made by our lovely, lovely students. Thank you very, very, very much for coming tonight. And I hope you remembered all the words. I will test you next time. Thank you very much. Bye, teachers. Bye, students. See you.